Who remembers those judges that did the Cash for Kids scandal? It was in Luzerne County. Luzerne County is in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The judges was actually basically selling kids for money. He was selling kids to a juvenile detention center that was under the Pennsylvania Child Care. As a matter of fact, one of the kids unalived himself after leaving there and going back home. He just could not adjust. It was operated by a company called PA Child Care. It was the largest scandal in Wilkes-Barre, Luzerne County, which is not a very big place. It was two judges involved. One of them was sentenced to like 17 and a half, 18 years. They sent thousands of children there to do extended stays in youth centers for offenses like mocking an assistant principal on MySpace, trespassing in a vacant building. All petty stuff. These juvenile detention centers change people. A grand jury returned with a 48-count indictment in 2010. And the judge, Conahan, pleaded guilty to 1 count of racketeering and conspiracy and was sentenced to exactly 17 and a half years in federal prison. The other judge decided to go to trial. He was convicted on 12 of the 39 counts. He was sentenced to 28 years in federal prison. 28 years for one judge, 17 and a half for the other judge. And with that being said, the Supreme Court overturned thousands of convictions for those juveniles. And the Juvenile Law Center actually filed a class action lawsuit against the judges and numerous other parties. It's a lady, she's online getting interviewed saying that judge is the exact reason why her son ended up unaliving himself. When he came home from that place, he was not the same person. These judges got the right sentences. This is what I'm saying. You don't know who to trust these days, and judges have the power. Imagine a judge getting an argument with his wife, and you on a docket that next morning. Like you never know what they got going on in their head when it comes to sentencing. The judge might have got caught cheating or something on Tuesday, and you on the docket for Wednesday. You can never tell if they're sentencing you based on what they went through. You'll never be able to tell. They can say no, because they'll stay within the guideline, but they'll max you out. It's crazy to know that the judges have all that power to sentence you to whatever they want to sentence you for. This is part 1 of the Cash for Kids. This happened in Luzerne County, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. One judge was sentenced to 17.5 years in federal prison. The other judge was sentenced to 28 years. This case was back in 2009. So the one that was sentenced to like 17 and a half years, he probably get ready to come home in a couple years, or he might have got some good time. I can guarantee he's home. Let me tell you something else about these judges. With a sentence that big, usually you go, when you got a sentence of that many years and stuff, 28 years, 18, usually you go to a USP, United States Penitentiary. Worst of the worst when it comes to federal prison. I can guarantee you that both of these judges went to camps or low security federal prisons. I can guarantee you they went to a camp. But hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Salute.